Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and today I want to talk about a topic that I don't really think at this moment can have a clear answer. This is very much one of the more complex, conflicting situations in Steven Universe, where the answer at this current point in time isn't simply split out for the audience. So more than likely what I'm going to do is make a follow-up to this video incorporating your guys' reactions on Stardust. If you don't know, it's an app that we use for Crystal Clear for the channel to really engage with you guys, show your reactions, and get your thoughts out into the world, give you guys your platform. So link is in the description, follow us at Roundtable Vids, tag us in your reaction so we can see it. And the question I'm proposing is, did Pink Diamond love Pearl? I know I've given Pink Diamond Rose Quartz a lot of flack, definitely questioned her intentions, but when it comes to Pearl, Pink Diamond's feelings are unclear. Now keep in mind, Pearl did everything she could for Pink Diamond, for Rose Quartz, yet she ended up getting the short end of the stick. Rose kept secrets from her, and ended up with Greg, having a child with him and giving up her form to bring Steven into the world. But I don't think we should write up Pink Diamond as someone who didn't love Pearl just yet. Last weekend, in an interview with Rebecca Sugar, she talked a bit about a single pale Rose and Pearl and Rose's relationship. Roll it.
Rose's scabbard is very important because this person who Pearl knows literally lies to everyone, but you can't believe that she would also keep things from her. The fact that Rose says my Pearl to Pearl, I know that made a lot of people wonder, oh, does she belong to Rose? No one calls their Pearl my Pearl. People only say that to their superiors.
Yes, my diamond.
So there's actually a lot more going on in that scene.
Now, the important thing I want to take away is that on Homeworld, referring to someone as my is a sign of respect, not a sign of ownership. So just like how all the gems that serve their diamonds refer to them as my diamond, Rose referring to Pearl as my Pearl in Rose's scabbard definitely holds some significance. It shows that Pink Diamond respected Pearl, giving Pearl the same respect a gem would typically give to a diamond. And that's heavy, that means a lot. It indicates that Rose views Pearl as a leader, someone with power, someone whose opinions definitely matter, someone who's elite. It feels as if just how Pearl thought the world of Rose, Rose thought the world of Pearl. And it complicates things, literally complicates things. Because in Rose's scabbard, Rose informs Pearl that she doesn't have to do this, that if they fail, they will be killed, and that they can never go back to Homeworld, that there is no turning back. And I'm assuming this conversation was the conversation prior to Pearl shapeshifting into Rose and staging Pink Diamond's demise, and that Rose had opposition to Pearl's involvement with this. Yet in a single pale Rose, when we actually got to see what happened, it felt as if it was the other way around, that Pearl had this slight opposition to everything, that maybe this wasn't the greatest idea, that there had to be another way, but Rose convinces her otherwise. And there's even a parallel to Rose and Pearl holding each other's hand, the same shot that was briefly in Rose's scabbard. Now, while I'm pretty sure these are two separate instances, and we can assume they're both memories and actual conversations Pearl has, it does make me wonder that maybe Rose's scabbard, that conversation, was Pearl's perception of Rose, a fantasy, how Pearl finally remembers Rose, and that the way she felt about Rose, how she remembers Rose, conflicts with reality. On the other hand, it could have just simply been Pearl dedicated to Rose's side as, you know, Rose, Pink Diamond is Pearl's diamond. As we've seen with Yellow and Blue Pearl, they are pretty much programmed to adore their diamond, as most of Gem kind. Look at Peridot. And Rose was initially unsure if Pearl should even get involved. And it was only through Pearl's persuasion, her undying fidelity, did Rose decide to incorporate her into her plan. But when the time came, that's when Pearl had her own doubts and wondered if all this would be worth it. But if this conversation did happen, just by the look in Rose's eyes, I do genuinely believe she did not want to put Pearl in harm. That Rose truly did adore Pearl just as much as Pearl adored Rose. And that their love was genuine, but over time, that love became one-sided and Rose's passion for Pearl subsided. She still appreciated her, she still wanted her around, but her heart belonged to someone else. On the other side, I can see how all this could just be smoke and mirrors. How people could see Rose addressing Pearl as my Pearl as a manipulation tactic. That Rose was just gassing her up in order for her to do anything she wanted. And once Rose no longer had use for Pearl, she just strung her along, not bothering to cut things off. But it does seem as if Gemkind just buries their emotions, not knowing how to really confront them, how to deal with them. And it led to miscommunication on both Pearl and Rose's end. That Rose really did love Pearl, but didn't think anything of it when when she messed around with other guys, when she started dating Greg. That Rose understood faithfulness, but more in a polyamorous sense. That monogamy was foreign to her, but it seems as if Pearl never actually spoke up about it. Greg could detect how Pearl felt, but to Rose, it just went in one ear and out the other. She didn't pick up on the signs, and ultimately, it left Pearl heartbroken for decades, or at least 14 years. And yeah, Pearl is getting over Rose now, moving on to a new chapter in her life, but it does suck. And I think if Pink Diamond was more considerate and learned the compassion, the empathy that Greg and Steven possess, she would have been able to recognize the heartbreak she inflicted on Pearl sooner and sort things out, preserving their friendship. That if they all sat down and talked, Pink Diamond would have realized what she was doing wasn't right, and simply informed Pearl that, yeah, she does care about her, she does love her, but if she had to choose, she would rather have a life with Greg because that's a life closer to what she wanted to pursue. So personally, if you ask me, I do think that Pink Diamond did love Pearl, at least after Rebecca Sugar's interview and really just thinking everything over. And you guys should watch that interview, it was fun, very insightful. And for you theory heads out there, it will give you some fuel. But as I've said, I definitely can see how you can interpret all this as more manipulation tactics. That Pink Diamond was just sweet talking everybody up, including Pearl, just to further her own gain. But just what we know about gem kind and throwing human emotions into the mix and how humans deal with everything compared to gems, it just seems as if Pink Diamond and Pearl didn't pick up on the mutual cues to have a conversation and settle everything. But as I've said, these are just my thoughts and I'm very interested in hearing yours. Let us know in the comments below, let us know on Stardust. Again, link is in the description. Follow and tag us at Roundtable Vids. Speaking of Stardust, let's see what you guys are saying on there. What are your thoughts on the latest episodes? Roll it.
So this episode was a bit confusing because it kept going overlapping into the Pearl's heads. But I found it interesting because Steven being Steven, now that he's found out his mom is Pink Diamond, he's gonna explore this. He's gonna flip his diamond upside down. And I'm waiting to see what he embraces as Pink Diamond. He's gonna have the pink hair and everything. It's gonna be cool.
Okay, this is like the biggest episode we've been dropped. Rebecca Sugar, what are you doing? But then, now I gotta wait for all this hype that's being drawn forward so we can get those new episodes this summer. I can't wait to know what happens next. That was awesome.
I was right. I knew Pearl did it. I knew Rose was pink. I was right. People call me stupid. I am, but I was right about that. I can't believe I was right. This is like honestly one of the best plot twists in my opinion. I really like this a lot.
So we all know that Pearl has PTSD because of the actions of this character right here. So my question is, how can Steven help Pearl heal? Can he take off the curse? Can he go inside her mind? What can he do? Because we know he's going to want to help her deal with this. But what can he do?
I'm gonna start off saying it took me 4 days to make this reaction simply because I've been freaking out for 4 days. While I don't exactly like the fact that Pink Diamond is rose quartz, because now I think of rose quartz in a negative way, I still really like the way this episode was created. Having to go inside Pearl's pearl, etc. to find out the truth of the past, and then being left on a cliffhanger like that is just absolutely mind-blowing. She's super manipulative, and I feel so bad for Pearl having to keep this secret to herself. Even though she wanted to talk about it, she couldn't. And so she's had to lie to all her friends for so long. And Pink Diamond caused wars and all this crap to happen. It's horrible.
As always, if you want to be featured on Crystal Clear, download Stardust, link is in the description, follow us and tag us in your reactions at Roundtable Vids. Let us know your thoughts on Pink Diamond, on Pearl, Lapis, Peridot. Go back through older episodes. What are your thoughts on those? And hey, you can react to other shows, like Starburst, The Forces of Evil, or OKKO. I'm personally going to go watch through some older episodes, see if any Pink Diamond portraying comes out, and leave my thoughts on Stardust. It's a good time, y'all. And let us know on social media at AwestruckVox, or at The Roundtable on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Roundtable Vids. If you want to help us first row, subscribe to the Roundtable on Patreon, get access to exclusive perks, and have your name featured at the end of the video like all these beautiful, wonderful people. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. AwestruckVox, out.